Next this morning, Last week at Spin-Off, Luigi the chef went on strike, so is Hillary in the soup? With Chesco cooking now, will it be chips with everything? Does Jimmy still want to be the toast of television? And now that Lucy's discovered Chesco's secret girlfriend, will she have him for breakfast?
Yes, he's a very good chef. I'm sure he'll be back with us very soon. Perhaps I could give you a call next week to arrange a suitable time? Certainly, my lord. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Someone coming to see me next week?
No, Chesco, someone is not coming to see you. Someone is coming to see the chef, the real chef.
We haven't got one.
Quite aware of the situation you've created, Chesco.
I've created?
You were the one that picked a fight with Luigi. You know what he's like.
Mad?
Quite possibly. But a very gifted chef. And he's on strike, and we're stuck with you.
You have to admit, I've tried to win Luigi over. I've been round his flat and pleaded with him on bended knees to come back. And it's no good. He's still miffed.
And he's still on strike.
Yeah, well, tell me, what else can I do?
Well, this is a tricky one. You see, I admit that you've already tried to apologise, which was all that he originally wanted. But he's gone way over the top in what he's demanding now. Company car, double wages, and your transfer.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
3 days ago, I wouldn't even have considered it. But any more of your cooking...
It's not that I care for Chesco in any way. I mean, I like him, but that's all. It's just the thought that he was spinning me that sob story and I almost fell for it. You'd have thought I'd have known better. All he did was put on that look, you know the one. Then he puts that little boy lost tone in his voice as he says, I feel we're more than good friends, and if you're not too busy, maybe we could go out together. And you know, I was almost about to say yes. Then it turns out that all the time he's going out with some girl called Frazzle or something.
Mazzy.
Whatever, her name's not the point, is it? It's the abuse of friendship. I trusted him, and he was lying to me. Well, I hope he's happy with Mazzy. Mazzy. What sort of a name is that? I'll bet she wears candy pink rah-rah skirts and spotty bows in her hair. Well, she's welcome to Mr. Fortune.
Look, Lucy, I'm not making excuses for Chesco or anything, but you ought to know about him and Mazzy. She's yesterday's news, part of his past. He's looking to the future now.
So why does this girl suddenly phone him up?
Good question. And that's something only he can explain. He might if you give him a chance.
Well, if it is all over between them...
Good, look, I'll go and find Chesco now.
Meatballs. Mincemeat. Moussaka. Yeah, it's all Greek to me. What about mushroom vol au vents?
Pump up the barbells, pump up the barbells.
Yes, I'm glad you think it's funny.
Oh, never mind, Chesco. Here's some food for thought. I've been having a chat with Lucy, and I reckon I've cracked it.
You what?
Cracked it.
You little worm, I thought you were my friend.
No, between you and Lucy, the old lane charm, and if I were you, I'd nip round there now and do the business. What she wants to hear is Mazzy's a non-starter.
You're kidding.
Now, straight up.
Cheers to me. I'm on my way. Ooh, I'll see you right for this. Mazzy!
Chesco, darling, I've missed you.
Oh,
Jimmy?
Lucy?
Lucy?
Mazzy.
Bundle me out of reception area in such a hurry? And why have we ended up in this glorified broom cupboard? You're not ashamed of me, are you?
Me? You? No, it's just that things would have been a bit complicated to explain in there.
Oh, I see. To explain to that Lucy girl, you mean? And that's another thing. You're going out with her? Do you like her? Do you prefer her to me?
Yes. No. I mean, well, it's not a question of preferring. She's just a friend. I mean, I don't know. Mazzy, I'm confused. Ever since you started working for that record company, I don't know where I am with you. I don't even know where you are. All those glamorous parties with the pop stars. New York this week, Montreux the next. I feel... well, I feel left out.
Oh, poor little boo-boos. I'm sorry it seems I've neglected you. I didn't mean to. It's just I've been so busy at work lately. You know what it's like. Anyway, you spend all hours working at this motel.
My job?
You're sure it's not that Lucy girl?
No. Yes.
What? Sorry, don't mind me. Just need a tin of polish for Mrs. Dibner.
Jeez.
She's a housekeeper. Deaf as a post, but a heart of gold.
Sorry to... it's very crowded in here. Mr. Fortune, a word, if you please.
Certainly, Mr. Rolls, no problem.
But I'm afraid there is.
Really?
Yes, in a word, profiteroles.
Excuse me, did you say profiteroles?
Indeed I did.
Oh, sorry. Hilary Rolls, General Manager. This is my... Mazzy.
Ah, yes. We talked briefly on the phone. My phone.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Now, about these profiteroles.
Yes, what seems to be the problem?
They're blue.
Blue?
Exactly. We can't serve them up to the paying customers like that, can we, James?
Well, if there's an error, I'm sure it can easily be rectified. I'll see to it straight away, Mr. Rolls.
Right.
You just, hang on here, Mazzy. I won't be a tick.
He thinks I'm waiting in here.
Couldn't we use them as Christmas decorations?
It's September. I seriously wonder about you sometimes.
Oh, yeah, if you go down to the end there, turn to the right, right there.
Excuse me. Have you seen the girl who was in reception a while ago? Lucy, is it?
No, my name's Jimmy. Jimmy Lane. Chesco's probably mentioned me. His best mate.
I don't think so.
Have you seen our flower garden? Lovely bloom for this time of year.
You're right, they are blue.
Thank you, Chesco. I didn't need a second opinion on the colour. Really, Chesco, this is getting beyond a joke. It seems you're not content with destroying our guests' taste buds. You're out to give them all food poisoning, too.
Well, it's hardly my fault. I never claimed to be a chef. I'm an assistant manager. I should be assisting the manager.
You are. You are standing in for the chef.
Yes, but I'm not trained for this. Why do I always get the rotten jobs? Anyway, surely you must have found another chef by now. It's been a week.
There have been no suitable candidates.
Oh, there must have been.
May I remind you, Mr. Fortune, that I am the general manager of this complex. When I want your opinion, I will give it to you.
Yeah, I only meant...
It's of no importance to me what you meant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a motel to run. And you, I believe, have some curiously coloured profiteroles.
And, of course, this crucial floral display is all the handiwork of Mr. Scrimmage, our gardener. He spends all day and half the night tending to this garden. Mind you, if you've seen Mrs. Scrimmage, you know why. Don't suppose you get much time for gardening in your line of work, then?
The record business, you mean? Well, I suppose it is a very demanding job. Not for the faint-hearted.
Oh, do you know Michael Jackson?
No, he's not on our label. I handle PR for groups like The Outsiders, The Fruit-Eating Bears, and Dickie Hart and the Pacemakers. Have you heard of any of them?
No, I can't say I have.
Oh, you will. I've only just started plugging them, and they are bazzer. Tomorrow sounds today. Next stop, numero uno. By the way, is that Lucy girl a good friend of Chesco's?
Well, I wouldn't say good friend. She's more like a professional colleague. Yeah, that's it, a professional colleague. Have I introduced you to our goldfish?
Actually, I'd rather have a lie down. I've planned a busy night for Chesco and myself. Supper, soft music, and a long chat about our future together.
Oh, good grief. All I ever get is this man's answer phone. It drives me insane. Ah, Mr. Cartier. Hello. Hilary Rolls here with my latest report on your daughter, Lucinda. Now, she did seem to be getting close to a certain young gentleman, but things seem to have cooled of late. I think he's got rather too much on his plate to worry about your daughter. I'll report further in due course. Goodbye. Yeah, this isn't right. Really isn't. I need to keep reporting or lose my job. Come in. Ah, Miss Cartier, have you been waiting long outside the door?
Just arrived.
Ah.
I've been having a few thoughts about the culinary crisis you've been landed with.
Ah, initiative. That's what I like. Not come to volunteer to take over the cooking duties from Chesco.
Ha, not likely. Let him stew in his own juice.
Stew in his own juice. Ah, a cooking joke. Yes. No. Not getting along then, you two.
Mr. Rolls, I hope I am mature enough to be able to separate my personal life from my professional life.
Oh, indeed. Yes, absolutely.
Now, about Luigi.
Luigi, you, have a plan?
I'll speak to him. It's our last chance.
I don't wish to appear skeptical, but I don't think it'll do any good. I've already had a long chat with Luigi, and he's completely immovable.
Well, if you don't want me
Oh,
to...
no, it's worth a shot. I can't take much more of Chesco's cooking.
I can't take much more of Chesco.
So how much do you reckon Bruce Springsteen earns in a week, then?
I really have no idea.
Thank you, Jimmy.
What for? Oh, right. I better get back to the grind. This place can't run without me. Catch you later.
Sorry for the delay, Mazzy. Sorting out those profiteroles took a bit longer than expected.
Look, Chesco, I expect you're wondering why I came here this weekend. It's not only the profiteroles you have to sort out, it's us. I want to know where I stand with you. I want to know whether you love me or not.
I'm very fond of you, Mazzy, but you know that.
I want to know when you're going to marry me.
Sì, Luigi, sì. Oh, Luigi, magnifico. Cesco? Pa, cretino. Sì, sì. Molto grazie per tutto aiuto mi ha dato. Ciao, Luigi. Arrivederci.
According to my phrase book, you've just asked him to bring his radiator to the church on Sunday.
I think you've lost something in the translation.
Well, normally, I'm quite sharp with foreign languages. Angela and I once visited Rimini, you know.
Luigi will be back at work on Monday.
You what? Lucinda, you're amazing. I mean, excellent work, Miss Cartier, but how did you manage it?
Oh, a little charm, a little tact, a little patience. We found we had a certain common bond.
Common bond?
Luigi and I have similar opinions on Mr. Fortuny.
Ah, yes. It's a pity you two aren't getting along.
He's only got himself to blame. I don't think I'm missing anything.
You know, I remember all the pangs I used to have over girls when I was your age. Melanie Gooch and the day trip to the Tower of London. That was before I met Angela, of course.
Of course.
By the way, I didn't know you could parliamo, Italiano.
Okay.
Speak Italian.
Yet another of the fairly useless skills I picked up at finishing school.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's a very useful thing to be able to speak foreign language. I wish I'd picked up more than a smattering. My father never really encouraged that sort of thing. He was a very patriotic man. He thought everybody else should be able to speak English. Fathers, eh? You spoken to yours recently?
No? Why'd you ask?
Oh, no reason, just making conversation.
I talk to my father as rarely as possible, Mr. Rolls, and I would advise everyone else to do the same. If you'll excuse me, the shop.
Certainly. Thank you once again.
You're welcome.
Perhaps I can do something to help you.
Ah, there you are. Your Mazzy's on the loose.
So?
Well, I just wondered if you wanted me to act as your bodyguard again. I don't mind. Very tasty, your Mazzy.
Yeah, I suppose she is.
Gordon Bennett, Chesco, what's up with you?
Women, Jimmy. Women.
What about women?
Don't understand them.
Oh, well, you're not alone there, mate.
I've never been able to understand them. What do they want?
Search me. New frocks.
New frocks?
Yeah, I just saw Mazzy heading for the shop. Reckon she was after a new frock?
Yeah, more than likely. She spends a fortune on clothes, Mazzy. The shop? Mazzy? Lucy. Jimmy.
Can I help you, madam?
Chesco's not introduced us. I'm Mazzy.
Lucinda.
Chesco tells me you work together. I expect I'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future. Now that Chesco and I are engaged.
Many congratulations. You deserve each other. I expect you've got a lot to plan for your forthcoming nuptials. If you're looking for a going-away outfit, we have them in all sizes.
Mazzy! Lucy. Hello. See, you've met. Getting along okay?
Super.
Is it me or is it a little frosty in here?
Right, Mr. Cartier. You are about to meet Hilary Rolls with his dander up. Oh, no. Hello, Mr. Cartier? Oh, I wanted to speak to Mr. Cartier. Me? I'm Hilary Rolfe. Oh, no, I'm not a personal friend, more a sort of business acquaintance. Look, who am I speaking to? Oh, is there some sort of problem? Well, no, I don't know where he is. I'd hardly be ringing his office if I knew he wasn't there, would I? No, I wasn't trying to be funny, Inspector. Yes, I would be prepared to answer a few questions. Right. Fraud Squad. What is going on?
Motormouth comes to you live from the spin-off studio Maidstone and is a production for Television South.